What's good, y'all? So in this video, I'm going to be reacting to Impressive. Jay-Z cuts Diddy off and pretends they weren't friends. Megan Thee Stallion files RO against Tory Lanez. Why? Like, he's in jail. Did he say something on that phone? I mean, not on the phone. Did he say something on that song? Well, he was on the phone. That would like make it like, oh yeah, he has to get away from me. I wonder why. I don't know. Let's just get into it. See what they talking about.
Everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Megan Thee Stallion decided to file another restraining order against Tory Lanez. Now, we all know Tory Lanez is currently spending 10 years in prison after he was found guilty for shooting at Megan Thee Stallion. Tory, however, still maintains his innocence, and he's trying to get an appeal because he feels like he was falsely convicted. Now, I don't know what's going on with the status of his petition, but I do know he is still spitting bars behind bars. Now, recently, he did do a song with Diddy called Handling Business. And in the song, he did make some references about the incident that night of the shooting. Now,
I heard him say something about Kylie. Something about Kylie. I'm like, what you talking about? Why are you bringing this up? I was just like, I don't understand the thought process behind being like kind of aggressive in a song while you're in jail and you want to appeal your case. That's an aggressive crime.
At Kylie Jenner's house with Megan Thee Stallion and her ex-best friend Kelsey. And it was rumored that Tory and Kylie had a little bit of chemistry, which probably didn't sit well with Megan, considering that she was messing with Tory. She had an intimate relationship with him. So the whole situation blew up, and Megan and Tory were asked to leave Kylie's house, and there was tension between them, and they started arguing in the car. And the argument soon escalated when Tory revealed that he was sleeping with both Megan and Kelsey. And Megan and Kelsey started fighting, and then it led.
What if it was a plot twist and Kylie the one that shot?
His only regret is that he left Kylie's house. He feels like if he didn't leave Kylie, he wouldn't have been caught up in that whole incident, and he wouldn't be behind bars for 10 years. He also claims that he's behind bars because he wouldn't snitch, which I don't know.
That's not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess this street, I don't know. You have kids, bro. Like, you have children. Like, beyond all of this other stuff, you have children that you gonna miss 10 years of their life because you don't want to snitch. Man. And it's not like this was some gang affiliated incident and he just couldn't. He just, you know, they all went into it, so they accepted the consequences prior to. This was something that happened with a bunch of people that were just sleeping with each other. And you didn't want to, I would have been, actually, 10 years, bitch, bye. 10 years.
You better snitch. But anyway, those were the only things that he referenced from the incident that night. But Megan decided to get her lawyers to come at Tory again, and she filed a restraining order against him. She claims in her restraining filing that Tory is harassing her. He's waging another campaign of harassment against her. And also she says that when Tory is released from prison, she won't be left with any protection, and it's causing her severe emotional distress, and it's making her fearful for her life. Honestly, I don't understand why she filed this restraining order. Tory can't do nothing to Megan right now. He's behind bars.
That's what I was going to say, but maybe she's like bothered that he mentioned anything about it, and it's like, not saying this is okay, but maybe she's being petty. And she's like, oh, you want to talk crazy? Well, then people in that jail gonna notice you talking crazy, and it's gonna make it more difficult for your case. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it is. I don't necessarily know if she's genuinely scared. I don't even know if he's guilty or not. I don't know, bro. I won't there. So it's not even I pick her side, I pick his side. If he did it, lock him up. If he didn't, then he shouldn't be in there. Like, that's kind of just how it is.
To the whole harassment thing, it's a bit weird too. Now, she claims that Tory was harassing her when he filed a petition claiming his innocence right before the premiere of her documentary. She thinks that's harassment. She also believes that he is harassing her by spreading certain narratives about the case that make him look innocent. She also claims that he is harassing her through third parties by paying bloggers like Milagro Grams to smear her name in the media. Now, there were some receipts dropped of Tory Lanez's father sending Milagro like $3,000 through Zelle. And yes, I know this kind of looks suspect. It does. But to be fair, Milagro Grams does have a show on YouTube called Mob Radio, and she gives her unfiltered opinion about pop culture news. And on her show, I've actually seen her ask for money. So I believe that this is a common thing. She does ask for money, and people send money to her.
But if you want to continue to have a raw and unfiltered show, you have to support. This is an independent operation funded by the people, for the people.
So since she does ask for money, it is possible that maybe Tory's father was watching the show and he probably liked the fact that she was supporting Tory, so he sent her money. That is a possibility. So in my opinion, this doesn't
necessarily... Y'all be sending people money if they ask? All right, so my cash... No, I'm just joking.
So there were paying Milagro to spread narratives about Megan. I don't think it does, but I do understand how it looks. And maybe Megan feels like they are in cahoots together. But honestly, I think this whole restraining order filing is a bit petty. I mean, at this point, there's nothing Tory can do to Megan. He's been found guilty. He's behind bars. It doesn't matter if people think he's innocent or not. He was found guilty in the court.
This lip color on her, I'm so sorry. I got like engrossed. The lip color, I like that. I can't tell if it's like a burgundy or if it's like a more brown. Oh, I might need that. Yeah.
Law, and that is fact. So what more do you want? Like, what more do you want from him?
What more do
I
you
knew
want
that
from
was
me?
coming, bro. Stupid, bro.
That clip never gets old. Now let's move on and talk about Jay-Z's lawyer Alex Spiro claiming that Jay-Z and Diddy are not friends. Now this is a hoot, y'all. Now, Jay-Z's lawyer has been working hard for his check this year. He did a whole conference proving Jay-Z's innocence and also showcasing his accusers' inconsistencies. Now, there was a woman who came out and accused Jay-Z and P. Diddy of violating her when she was 13 years old. And since then, people have found holes in her story. So, personally, I don't think her accusations are true. Some people might not agree, but I'm standing by that. I don't think her accusations are true.
I'm not gonna lie. I watched Impressive's video before the inconsistencies came out, and I don't know. It seemed like she thought differently, which is fine. You can change your mind. But personally, me, I reacted to it, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It wasn't enough evidence for me to be like, oh, that's undeniably true. Like, there wasn't a video. There was nothing concrete about it. So it was just like... But, maybe, I don't, like, I'm not trying to, maybe something did happen to her, but she just has the wrong, like, thinks it's a different person. Like, I don't know if that sounds bad, but, like, maybe something genuinely happened to her with somebody else, and she mistook, made a mistake about the identity of the person. Yeah, the inconsistencies it was too many. It wasn't like, oh, well, we were at 7-Eleven and they were really at Wawa or something like that. It wasn't like that, like down the street from each other. Like, it was big shit and a lot of things. So it was just like, damn, like, you know.
Now, I will say I was a bit taken aback when Alex Spiro claims that Jay-Z and Diddy aren't close. I was like, wait a minute now. Don't play tricks on me. I understand that Jay-Z might not be guilty of this particular crime, but to say that he wasn't hanging tough with Diddy is just not believable.
I mean, Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the musical...
I'm about to say that they might just be work friends. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, if he's trying to cover his ass and distance himself, but, I mean... At work, me and my coworkers, we cool. It's cool. After work, bye. Like, it don't have nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see me working with somebody, if they got something going on, But I don't know, because they said that Jay-Z and Beyonce would be at those parties. So maybe they're not really close friends, but they knew what was going on and they didn't stop it, or they didn't stop going to the parties. That don't mean that they was involved, or maybe they was involved. I don't really know.
Awards, they support each other. If you go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction. That's all that there is. He doesn't know anything about the charges or allegations against him. He has nothing to do with that case.
Back hurts, bro.
And there's nothing more to say.
So it's really clear as day that Jay-Z is distancing himself from Diddy because he doesn't want to get caught up in any of Diddy's issues. I get it, but at the same time, we're not going to play dumb here. Jay-Z and Diddy were absolutely close. There are numerous pictures of them together from way back in the day of them just hanging out, going to parties together, lunch, brunch, and dinner, having secret meetings, having private get-togethers.
What are the secret meetings?
Diddy has said that he calls Jay-Z when he's in trouble. He considers this man his family.
Give it up for Jay-Z, yo!
But I don't know. I don't want to seem like I'm making like excuses for motherfuckers, because I don't. If he did something, fuck him. It's not that serious. But I remember Lil Wayne said that something was done for him. He paid his taxes and was helping him and everything. And then they don't like each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm like, is it just one of them types of relationships where it's just like because of pictures we think people are cool, but in all reality behind the camera, when the photo ops are done, they're like, fuck you, bitch. Like, they really don't fuck with each other. Is that what it is?
A lot of things, man. Most importantly, he had a recital that he has to be at the flu. But I reached out to him, and I told him that this right here was important. Bad Boy celebrating 20 years of hits. And this is extended family. You've been there with me through my ups and downs. Yes, sir. Whenever I get in trouble, this is the one I call.
All right. Oh, okay. It's weird.
It's my strategist right here.
And it's only weird because we know what, you feel me, the diddler is, capable of. So it's like, what trouble we talking about? What trouble you talking about, man?
Do you see how Diddy speaks on Jay-Z? I mean, this is his friend. He considers this man his friend and his family. He said only 2 people are allowed to call him by his actual name, Sean, and that's his mother and Jay-Z.
There's only one person.
Oh, go on.
And I call him Sean. That's Jay-Z. We call each other Sean.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody else could call me Sean.
He's the only person who's Sean approved.
There's not a single person that
outside of family.
That should be outside of my mother.
Okay,
That should be calling me. Yeah, they should be calling me Sean.
Also, Jay-Z and Diddy were about to be in a whole group together with Usher and Pharrell.
Jay-Z.
Don't bring Pharrell into this. Oh, God.
Diddy.
Damn, Usher!
And me was supposed to be a group.
Why did you say no?
I didn't say no.
You didn't say
A
yeah.
group or what? I'm sorry. Like, I'm not saying that would have been bad, but isn't that just kind of interesting? Could you imagine if, Beyonce, Rihanna, Ariana Grande, and Taylor Swift were like, we're just going to become a group? Be like, what are y'all doing? Like, that's kind of backwards. That's kind of, people usually are a group and separate. And then y'all really big celebrities and y'all make a group. No, just don't go.
Didn't say yeah. That's the one. I think that we just got caught up. I think we all got caught up in a moment. We was talking about it and having secret meetings about it. We were talking about music and how we gonna flip it and the business of it. And somehow, man, we just got distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
And it never happened, That's the one that I actually wish would have happened.
Another thing is Jay-Z and Diddy partied together a lot. Now, a lot of people partied with Diddy, but Jay-Z was one of those people who was a part of Diddy's more intimate gatherings. And the rapper DaBaby talked about seeing Jay-Z and Beyonce at one of Diddy's gatherings.
Who?
I was at a party at Diddy's crib. Diddy had put everybody else out the crib. Like the influx of people, he had put them out. So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Me and, maybe about 15 others,
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in.
Right.
So you have people who witnessed Diddy and Jay-Z hanging out. You've seen pictures and footage of Diddy and Jay-Z together. So you can't just dismiss it as something professional. Like, these two were friends. They were buddies. And I don't know what man allows another man to smack him on the butt if they weren't close in some way. I don't really know what straight.
Hey, listen. Or maybe this is going to sound like an excuse because it might just be because I'm not comprehending. Maybe he got something on Jay-Z. You know how he had videotapes, allegedly, of mofos doing stuff so that they wouldn't, speak about things. Maybe he got something on Jay-Z. Because he didn't even look like, he was like, ha ha, he just, he looked like, but I can't say shit. So I got to just sit here. Maybe that's what kind of relationship that is. I don't know.
Really, really cool. And I know it's going to sting Diddy a little bit to hear Jay-Z distance himself from him. I did find it very interesting when Diddy says he looks up to Jay to get help from him at times, and he's his strategist. So I think Diddy probably was hoping Jay would help him out of this situation here. But Jay-Z is like, nah, brother, I can't help you. I got too much going on, and you are not messing up what I got going on with your shenanigans.
Well, he's already messed it up, kind of. Like, the public perception, I think people have already been looking at Jay-Z since the thing happened with Diddy because he was very close, and, there was some, stuff that that was similar. Like, didn't Jay-Z get in trouble for, like, stabbing somebody? And just that kind of, like, weird, shady business practices and kind of like aggressiveness and just controversy. And I think he was just like, you know what, it is too much. Or maybe he was on the same side as us, and when he found out certain things, he was like, you have to go. You over here putting your hands on women. You over here doing stuff with little children. You have to get away from me. Maybe that's what it was. And he's like, nah, forget the friendship. It really didn't matter because you were weird the whole time.
So basically, Jay-Z left Diddy hanging, and I know it has to hurt. And some people might say Diddy might turn on Jay and tell on him. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do know these guys were friends. It's undeniable. But anyway, tell me what you all think about this video down below. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you care. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
So yeah, like I said in the beginning, the restraining order, I think this is, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in her body. I don't know what she feels. I don't know what happened. So if everything happened how she said it happened, I can understand her having like some trauma and being scared of this and that. But, maybe it's another side of it. Maybe she's just like, you know what, stop saying certain things, mentioning it in songs, whatever. And maybe she is being petty. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think it was very smart on his part to speak how he was speaking in that song while locked up. Like, but whatever. And then with this Jay-Z and Diddy thing, like I said, I stopped multiple times in the video. Sorry. But yeah, maybe there's so many possibilities to what could have happened. They could have been just work friends. They could have been cool. And then the allegations came out and Jay-Z was like, you got to go. They could have been both involved in some stuff, and Jay-Z being shady right now and saying, well, I don't want my stuff to be ruined, so I'm going to have to keep you over there and clear my name. I don't know. But I guess as time goes, we'll see if anything else comes out, what else is said, how Diddy's case goes. It's just going to have to, we just going to have to see what happens. Anyways, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see y'all in the next one.